back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle. So listen, I got something I'm a little scared of, y'all. I'm intimidated as crap. I've been watching videos trying to get it down. I'm trying to look up hacks and tips and tricks for this wig video that I'm sharing with you guys today. As you can already see, it's a braided wig. I have never, all right, I can't even remember the last time I actually got braids. Actually, no, yeah, I do remember. It was traumatizing then. So listen, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if just the way things are being recommended to me on my For You page, but all I see is braiding shop drama. I don't know what's going on with stylists as a collective. You know, the good ones, nobody's gonna talk about the good ones, right? They're probably gonna keep their mouth shut because they don't want to lose their good stylists. But the bad ones, they are getting blasted everywhere. And I see so many videos of girls sitting in cars crying with their hair half done. they still got the bag of hair, or they had to fight to get out of there because something went down when they went to go get their boho braids. So I just want to tell you, I am intimidated today, but my intimidation comes in the form of what is in this box because I have never tried a braided wig. I'm actually really excited. Hopefully it turns out right, but this is like, okay, you guys already saw the intro. This is before I'm putting it on my head, so I'm guessing it turned out okay. So today's video is brought to you by the lovely people at OMGHerHair who sent me this braided wig to give me a panic attack. Now, the one thing I do know is that ball cap better be ball capping, right? So I've already gone ahead and I did my ball cap. You can't get the ball cap wet. No spraying the spray, because if the ball cap gets wet, it's gonna peel back, and then it's peeling back underneath the wig. That's happened to me so many times, y'all. I can't even. Hopefully that won't happen to me today. So I'm gonna show you guys what came in my box. We have the hair. I'm gonna go into details about all this. I got this thank you card, a wig cap, a rat tail comb, and an elastic band to slay your edges. I think I remember just about every time I got braids because I got them so infrequently. And it was always for the summer. But my mom, I love my mom. Love you, mom, I miss you. She was not trying to hear me when I told her, listen, braids are not cheap. If you get me cheap braids, they're not gonna last. And it's like, I told her I wanted to have nice braids because I know that, you know, sometimes you gotta pay a little bit more for quality. And it took forever trying to convince her. Because back in those days, what was really hot was micro braids, right? Oh my God, y'all remember micro braids? I have flashbacks, like I've got PTSD. You had to know how to braid your own hair because they were coming out in front. Something was gonna fly out. And I went to a predominantly white school, right? So first of all, the weird thing was I had no hair one day. The next day I had micro braids down my back. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, Michelle, how'd you get your hair to grow? They would pop off at the most embarrassing times. I remember walking up in the classroom to drop my paper off or whatever, we were taking a test. And then I went to go sit back down and one of my Taurus braids had fallen out on the floor in front of everybody. I had to go back up there and pick it up and put it in my pocket. It was terrible. So anyway, trauma. And on top of that, my mom was like, listen, I paid $365 for those braids. They're gonna stay in your head for 365 days. So when they started to look real raggedy and real ate up, I just basically, oh, I remember this. Okay. So I had a 𝐒𝐑𝐄, I had a kente cloth hat. This is the hat that I had. My braids were looking so bad and so busted, I was mortified. I did not want to go to school with these braids like this. I was like, Mom, please let me take them out. She was like, no, they're still good. Just retwist the ones in the front or whatever. She did not care. This is what I'm talking about though, because bullying builds character. I got so much character because I was bullied because my mama wouldn't let me take them braids out. My hairline was ate up. It was like maybe like 2-3 months, 4 months of growth. I don't even remember. And plus I was swimming every day because I didn't care. So they were looking real raggedy. So I would wear that kente cloth hat to school and nobody said nothing. They were so afraid to say, take the hat off. You can't wear hats in class. Everybody knew that this was middle school too, but because it was a predominantly white school, they were not trying to tell me to take that hat. And I was like, that's right. That's one of my braid stories. Inside of the satin dust bag is the wig. And I'm gonna pull her out for you and show you the boho goodness. Look! So this is what we got. This is what the parting looks like. All right, here is the hair. And the ends are really pretty and curly. So one thing I was worried about was the weight of the actual braids. They are so lightweight. They're not heavy at all. Nothing like the braids I was getting back in the 90s because those will strengthen your neck, let me tell you something. So it says that the weight of the hair is 370 grams. And it says that it's 160 grams of human hair mixed with 210 grams of synthetic hair. So it's a blend. They are knotless. This is a full lace wig, y'all. I'm gonna show you the inside of the cap construction. So there's an elastic band on the inside of the cap. This is removable. It's very stretchy. It's got the silicone material on it. Full lace, because what else could you have for a braided wig? We've got 3 combs. There's 2 temple combs, and then there's one on the back, this small nape comb. All around the perimeter of the base of the back of the wig, there is this invisible lace drawstring that you would pull and it would cinch it up real tight. I guess that's for people who don't want to use glue. To be honest with you, I'm probably just going to use this, I'm just gonna pull this doohickey and then tuck the excess underneath my cap because I really can't see myself gluing this down. We'll see how it goes. I know myself though, and I know I don't want no parts because I'm intimidated enough as it is. Hopefully this turns out right. But like I said, I went ahead and did the ball cap method. So let's see what's under this bonnet. It's probably a good idea to use some of your foundation on the inside of this braided wig so that it looks like scalp. I already put some foundation on my ball cap, so I'm going to use my tint. Well, where is it? Well, look, I can't find it. I can find it even though, but we still boycotting them, right? Okay. Ha! Got it. All right. So this is the wig tint that I made. It's just some foundation and rubbing alcohol. I just gotta mix it up real good. I got these little spray bottles from Walmart. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the entire inside of the cap. I've learned that a little goes a long way when you make your own tint spray. You can always build it up, but you can't take away. Be sparing, but be thorough. And because it's alcohol, it dries super quick. So here's the thing with my ball cap, it got runs in it. I don't know what that's gonna do in regards to the final look, but we're just gonna move on ahead. I went ahead and removed that adjustable elastic band from the inside because it's a medium-sized cap and that usually fits me perfectly. So I want to see how well this fits before I do any adjustments. Let's go ahead and put it on. I'm gonna clip these out of my way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so she's placed on my head. I guess this will be the center braid. Lord, please don't let me install a crooked braid wig. Okay, all right, okay, no, all right, there's a part, all right, I got it. So let me tell you what's important, all right? You see these? You see these adjustable straps? They are located right behind your ear. Please don't cut those. Don't, because then you'll have to go and use glue and glue it back down. And I don't have to do that. This is gorgeous, you guys. It's giving vacation. It's giving Seychelles. Is that how you say it? So I think the safest bet would be for me to go ahead and cut around my ears. You know what? I am not messing around. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the back first, right? I should have did that before I put it on. Cut this part while the wig is off your head. I left the back of my bald cap open so that comb has something to sink its teeth into. I'm nervous. So around my ears looks great. The wig is ready to be secured. So I'm really nervous about messing up my bald cap underneath. So I'm going to do this very strategically. I have all my tools around me. Tools, my tips and tricks. I got my bulb hold, my pump it up. I got some mousse. I got my spray. All right, I'm ready for war. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up this area. I'm going to do the perimeter around the ball cap and try not to touch the ball cap at all. That's the goal. I think that will. So I'm going to apply my glue. I'm going to dry it down with my hair dryer, and then I'm going to use this elastic band to make sure everything stays put, and then I'll be right back.
You know
Okay, so I put the elastic band on so it could hold the wig in place. Ah, darn it, that's not straight. Shoot. I tried, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna let this band chill on here for like 20 minutes to let that bold hole do what it needs to do. It's too late. Make sure your part is straight before you glue down the wig. But yeah, I'll be back in 20 minutes and we'll see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. All right, you guys, look, okay, so the knots are all perfectly bleached. Like, you don't have to worry about knots on the grids. So the hard part is over. Now all I have to do is cut the lace and remelt any edges that are not being cooperative, because I see I have a little problem right here, but I'm gonna get to it. Let's cut the lace. Ain't no witness, it slips through your fingers. I ain't telling no lies. So F all the drama, F the karma, just do what you wanna. Promise you got. She might have done did it, guys. And keep looking forward. Don't you look backwards and you'll be fine. 26 inches of boho knotless, and it didn't take me 8 hours or any tears. It's kind of giving the Little Mermaid a little bit. Thankfully, there were no baby hairs for me to contend with, which is I am grateful for, because I've seen some installs and the baby hairs are very long and nobody cuts them. So that's it. They look gorgeous. Oh, I forgot my lusters. You know I got to spray up on my lusters. Yeah, where my lusters at? My lusters. Or should I use braid sheen? I know I got some braid sheen in here, and I haven't worn braids in so long, but I still got some braid sheen. Why? Because I stay prepared. Boom. I got a whole beauty supply store down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna get dressed, and then I will be right back to show you guys how I style it, because you can leave it like this. It looks perfect just like this. You done. The best part after getting braids is the oil sheen, because you know that means it's almost time to go. Oh, this smells so good. Lusters. Did y'all know this was still black owned? Not me oiling my fake scalp. The wig is fully installed on my head. It's nice and secure. I'm gonna go ahead and engage that invisible drawstring. Now this is if you're going to be wearing your braids in a nice updo or a top knot, top bun. So I've located my drawstrings. They're on either side behind my ear. So you're just gonna pull this drawstring, and right here is the locking mechanism. You're gonna push that in after you've pulled it, and that's gonna cinch the back up. Pull, push up, and then tuck. So this is where 26 inches hits on me. Waist length. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, OMGHerHair, for sending me this. You know, I probably wouldn't have tried it out myself just because of my trauma that I have with braids, but I really do love braids. I love how fresh they look, and I love how elegantly they can be styled. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna do some hairstyles. I'm gonna do some 360s like I always do. And thank you guys for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go switch up these hairstyles, and I'll talk to you guys later.
In your eyes, I got you when you're falling. Just know that I won't be here for long. Thinking of you all day, yeah. Running around in my head, all or nothing. 'Cause I just know you got me thinking.